Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm already dirty this morning. It's about 10:30. We did get some rain overnight last night, and we are going to get some more rain today. So I need to get busy and get these Brussels planted. Now what I'm going to do is the Gaia pot method of planting. It's one that we really like to use when we get a little short on supplies, if we're breaking in a new bed. Sometimes it really helps an in-ground, yeah, there I go, losing my train of thought, garden. An in-ground garden, of all the words for me to mess up. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, let's get to that footage, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is, sorry, I'm still cleaning up here. This is the bed that I had the big yellow squash in, and I'm going to go ahead and put Brussels sprouts in here. And the level of dirt in this bed is still okay, and right now I'm kind of limited on how much dirt I have on hand. So what I'm going to do is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to soften this up a little bit just to make sure nothing's really compacted in here. But I am kind of limited on the dirt that I have on hand. So what I'm going to do actually is Gaia plant this bed. And there are two halves, the braces right here. And I'm literally going to use the soil that's already in the bed as kind of a planting pot. And I'm going to make individual like individual pots in here with one of the last bags of garden soil that I have. And then I'm going to put some jobs on it. But I'm going to finish softening this up a bit. Get it spread back out all nice. Then I'm going to go get my potting soil and get in here and show you how I'm going to do this. So give me just a second to finish this up. And I'll go get the dirt and we'll get to it. Okay, I've got my seeds and my jobs. I know if you follow the channel, we use an awful lot of jobs. And one big bag of potting mix. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 9 plants to each square. So actually there's going to be 18 in this bed. And what I'm going to do is smooth out a nice hole to use as literally as my planting pot. And make sure that dirt's good and soft. Now this is a wonderful planting method if you have like clay soil or just bag soil, or you're in a situation like a lot of people are this year. Some things are just getting kind of hard to find in the stores. And usually we keep a really good supply of dirt, but it is getting to be the end of the year. And not all the stores are supplied quite like they would normally be right now. So it makes it a wonderful planting alternative. And the other really good alternative is like what Mark did with the broccoli. He used the little peat pots and literally made little broccoli bombs for me. So there's always a way to do it, no matter what kind of situation you're in. I know that sometimes buying all the dirt can be rather expensive too, so this is another easy way to handle that situation also. Okay, now I've got all my little pots already in here, and I'm going to take, oh, there's a butterfly in here. Oh. Alright. Anyway, back to work. I'm going to take and put about a half a handful of Jodes in the bottom of each of these. It'll give the plants a little bit of a boost when they come up. It'll get a few good roots down in there, and it'll give them a little bit of a boost. I will put a little bit on top too. But when they come up and they get their little roots down into that, it'll give them a really nice boost. Okay, then I'm just going to take a big handful of that soil. I'm just going to pat it down just a little bit so I can still see where they each are. I'm not packing it down, I'm just patting it just lightly. I don't know if you can see, but you can definitely tell there's still a divot there. Okay, now I've got all of those done, so it's time to get my seed. Now, Brussels sprouts like to be about 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 an inch deep. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 2 seeds in the tops of each of these, right in the center, where I can see them. Okay, and I've got plenty of leftover seeds. After they start coming up, I'll come back through and replant anything that doesn't come up. And I'll probably bring out some forks and put the forks up to deter the birdies once they first start breaking ground. But they want about 1/4 to 1/2 inch on top. I'm going to go back over each of them. And put about that much more soil on top. Now, I am patting it down a little bit, but again, I'm not compacting it. You want the dirt nice and soft for the seedlings to come up. Probably should have put a little bit of a break in here so you didn't have to watch every single one. But we're almost done. And even if you have bagged soil, if you keep doing stuff like this, you'll be enriching your soil more and more every year, putting more organics in it. It makes a really easy way to break down the clay, if you have a lot of clay in your soil. But we got that all done, and the only other thing that I'm going to do is put just a little sprinkle of Job's. A couple of handfuls on each square, just to bring the nutrition level up in each half of this bed. And I've got beans down here on the trellis, so I know they'll enjoy it a little bit too. We'll get some in there for them. Now, the only other thing I would normally do from here would be to water, but we are expecting rain today, probably about 2 o'clock-ish, I think, and we did get quite a bit of rain last night at about 5 o'clock this morning. So I'm not going to do anything else to these guys, and if it gets more towards evening, then I'll go ahead and water them in then if we don't have any rain. But I am pretty sure, looking at the radar, that we are going to get some rain today. So I'm going to go ahead and let these be. And that's just as easy as it is. And it's a wonderful planting method. And we use it quite often. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I got a few more things to do today. So give me just a minute and I'll be back to talk to you. Okay. I know I'm stumbling over my words a little bit this morning, and I have a whole list of things I want to get done before it starts ringing today, and my brain is just ringing over list after list after list. So anyway, back to the video at hand. This is the perfect time of the year to go ahead and get Brussels sprouts in. They grow an awful lot better this time of the year than they do in the spring. And the Gaia planting method is really one of our favorites for some there are lots of situations where it would be absolutely beneficial, and we've had an awful lot of good luck with it in the past. When you're starting out a new bed, you've got an in-ground garden, and you need to bring the nutritional content up. If you're on a budget, like this year when some of the supplies are getting kind of thin, it's another way to do it and do very well with very little. So anyway, now that I have absolutely talked your ear off, and yeah, got that long list going in my head, gotta get my butt moving. Should probably go ahead and get on out of here. Anyway, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell to let you know when I'm getting something else up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything that you want to say, please leave it in the little box below. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to go take a break, get my brain sorted back out, and get back to work. I only have a couple of hours before the rain hits. So anyway, don't forget we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.